Good afternoon. People in southeastern New Mexico aren't taking any chances after that radiation leak at the waste isolation pilot plant near Carlsbad. Well, the government insists the leak poses no danger to the public. A lab that scans for radiation exposure has seen more patients in the last few weeks than they typically see in months. News 13's Emily Younger reports.
Just ask around. People in Carlsbad are worried about a radiation leak at the waste isolation pilot plant. A New Mexico State University lab says more people than ever are getting tested to see if they've been contaminated.
They're just concerned, did it make it to Carlsbad? Did I have an opportunity to breathe it in or ingest it? And if I come in and get counted, will it show up?
The Carlsbad Environmental Monitoring and Research Center has been scanning people for radiation since 1977. The research center says on average they test between 30 and 40 public residents a year. Within the last week, 16 people have scheduled an appointment. Robert Ortiz hasn't been tested yet, but says he's thinking about it.
You want a good future for these children, and you don't want this community to be wasted by something like that.
Ortiz has lived in Carlsbad for 65 years. He says he's afraid even this minor leak could turn into something much worse.
It's not something that you want to go to sleep and wake up in the morning and not know what's going to happen.
The Department of Energy says the radiation released from WIPP is not a health hazard. Carlsbad Research Center officials, who have also tested the site's filters, agree.
I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is and stand out there and breathe the air, send my employees out there to collect samples. So, I don't think it calls for mass hysteria.
In Carlsbad, Emily Younger, KRQE, News 13.
Scans at the center are free. The Department of Energy says it's continuing to collect samples in and around the plant. They say so far the radiation levels detected are no more risky than a dental x-ray or an airline flight.